special. It's from Cuisinart, and guess what Cuisinart did? They literally invented the food processor. So this is not that big bulky food processor for like a commercial kitchen. This is what you're gonna need in your home for making all the things you use a food processor for, especially at the holidays. So I've got amazing colors that are so beautiful. I've got lavender, I have this beautiful turquoise, I've got magenta, and I've got the navy, and I'm gonna tell you right now, the navy is the most limited. This is 250 watts of power, even though it's in a compact size, and it's already a customer pick with 66 reviews on hsn.com. We're gonna pop over to one of our home experts, Kelly Diedring, who we need to have you on more, 24 hours a day, 7 days a week, okay, Kelly fine. TV. I insist on that. You know, I love that you have a million examples because you can make everything from a pesto sauce to the appetizers to everything.
Well,
with
and
a
this
food
was the today's special, and it's been about a month. I'm shocked we had any colors left. Grab your color, doesn't matter which one. I will tell you, for the size of this, it is so powerful. That's what, remember you asked me for notes? It's powerful. That's what it is. Right. It's so powerful. This was salsa, so we just had the cherry tomatoes. I like a jalapeno. We do onion, cilantro, a little bit of salt, maybe some lime if you want, and you're done. Think fresh again, Helen, because I think we all got into the habit maybe of buying the jars of this and the cans of that, when really all you need is this small chopper, keep it out on your countertop, and now I have no chemical preservatives whatsoever. It's a fresh salsa. Eat it within 3 days and you're good to go. Because it's fresh food, it's real food, it's whole food. Maybe there's a foodie in your life that you know is eating healthy, loves to eat healthy, loves all the newest kitchen gadgets. We did our guac earlier. Imagine this for tailgating. It's small enough that you could literally bring it with you tailgating.
Right.
It's 3 cups. And you know, to Helen's point, most of us don't need that old-fashioned giant food processor, right? That was really fantastic back in the day.
I don't have the counter space for that, Kelly.
Or the cabinet space.
Yeah, the cabinet space or the counter space for it.
Or the arm muscle to get it out.
And it's just Eddie and I, you know, because Becky's like graduated from college, off on her, I know, can you believe that? It
feels like she was just 15 and we were talking about teen problems.
Yes,
That's the problem with kids, they grow up.
Right.
So I love that you control the chop. So if you wanted to take your cloves of garlic and instead of buying the paste with all the whatever is in that, throw in your fresh cloves and just hit that chop button. There's only 2 buttons here. There's chop and grind. I'll tell you about grind here in a minute. I can stop here if I'm doing like a soup or a stew where I want those big chunks, or I can just hit that button and go. And now I have minced garlic. Maybe it's for the week, maybe it's for a couple of weeks, maybe you're freezing it, but now it's fresh. It's not just, you know, laden with chemicals, buying it pre-processed. You're paying for them to process it, so it's more expensive. It's way cheaper to buy the cloves or even to buy an actual clove of garlic. Way cheaper, and look at the consistency. I mean, would you ever, in a million years, Helen Keeney, be able to chop garlic?
Even with my reading glasses, I could not do that.
I mean,
I do not have knife skills, as they say.
I don't even know a chef that could get a mince that consistent. Same with your meal prep for the week. Maybe it's your mirepoix, it's soup season, it's stew season. So we just have our carrots, our onion, our celery. I love that I control it. So if I want to do a big old, you know, hearty, chunky soup or a chili, I can stop here, right? I can completely control it. Now, if I want it more minced, I'm going for it. You just hit that button. It's 250 watts. And I'll tell you, when you look at your blender, you know, the big old giant blender that's under your countertop, they're between 200 and 400 watts, and they're massive, and you have a big motor. So what Cuisinart did is they took their original model, it's 50 years old this year, and they shrunk it down. They invented the food processor. They were the inventors. So look at that mirepoix. You could never get consistency like that without, you know, a chef in your house. Unless you marry a chef, you're not gonna get it.
Well, I will say my husband does most of the cooking, but I will tell you, I said to my mom, well, I really want to get into like learning how to cook, and she sent me like some recipes, and they always say, take out your food processor, and I'm like, ugh. You know,
it's huge, right?
I've moved so many times that the food processor did not even make the move.
Oh, yeah.
Because it was so big, and I didn't have time. I have a very small kitchen now, but.
Did you just gift it away? Yeah.
I can use this. I can get this.
You can get this done. So this is fresh hummus. You don't have to add, maybe there's somebody in your life that's low sodium. They don't like the preservatives. Maybe they don't do garlic. You have the drizzle spout in the top. So you can see it's slowly folding in my oil. I'm just drizzling it into the top there, and it's slowly dropping in my oil for my fresh hummus. I just saw a recipe for dill hummus. My favorite thing in life is dill, so I've been making fresh dill hummus like it's nobody's business. And you get 3 cups of it. That's all you need. And you're getting the matching spatula, I call it, or the scraper, so that you can get like every last bit of that fresh hummus, that fresh salsa, that fresh guac.
Oh, I can smell it. The tahini, the chickpeas, and the garlic. It smells amazing.
Look at how perfect that is. 250 watts of power will blow your mind. You know, you think of that in a big motor, a big clunky motor. You don't think of it, you know, when you think of something this size, you think like 60 watts.
Yeah.
You know, if you look at it, if you were to turn it over, if you ever saw a chopper this size, it'd be probably 60 watts, maybe 80. 250 watts is as much power as you need for your food processor.
Oh, I do have an update. So navy is not only the most popular color, it is also the most limited color. So we have the least amount of navy, and everybody is loving the navy and grabbing it. So in this presentation, you can get sale price, $11 on FlexPay. The shipping and handling will be free if you spend $75 on the day. Today's the last day we're doing that. There's the under the tree guarantee, but this is gonna be, you know, on its way to your house for your holiday meal prep.
Oh, I hope
you know?
so, absolutely. Look what we did. Look at the charcuterie board. So the olive tapenade, we just had the green olives, the black olives. We had some roasted red pepper, a little bit of oil, and some onion. And that's it. And if you want a little garlic or a little pinch of salt, you can. Look at the board we were able to create fresh. I didn't go and buy the jarred this and the bags of that.
Right.
Fresh hummus, fresh olive tapenade in literally 15 to 20 seconds. I mean, that's what you get with Cuisinart. When you talk about your food processor, it processes everything. And I'm gonna jump over here to my nuts because there's a grind button that we've been talking about. So it's chop and grind. There's not like 25 different, you know, buttons to figure out. 2 buttons, so chop or grind. Grind actually reverses the blade.
Yeah.
It's for your hard cheeses. It's for like peppercorns or spices. Does your husband like to barbecue?
Yes,
he could do his own dry rub.
That's all he loves to do.
Okay.
He loves it.
That's all he does.
If he could just do that 24/7, he'd be very happy.
Where's my invite to that?
Yeah.
So you hit that grind button, and if he likes to do his own dry rubs with his own whole spices,
100%
he hits
does.
the grind button. So he would love this for that. It's a great gift for the foodie in your life. That's for your hard nuts. How beautiful is that? For your pistachios, for your pecans, you can see it's just grinding through those peanuts. Almonds, anything that you
toppings on a Sunday. Yeah.
So I should have done that. I did it for the cheese log because, but toppings for a Sunday, look what we were able to do, right? Our own grounded? Anyways, doesn't matter, Helen. This is not an English lesson, but look at that. You can do that at the holiday season and add it over here to your charcuterie with your crackers. You have that grind button which reverses the blade, or if you want to do your own fresh parm.
I can't believe how quickly you've gone through like all these things and then you're just pushing it like a couple of seconds. It's so incredibly quick. So for $32.99, get a food processor from the folks that invented the food processor, Cuisinart. And what they've done is taken all that technology and made it compact. Because if you're like me, and if the real estate on the, you know, the beautiful
kitchen counter
counter is so incredibly valuable, you're able to get that power, 250 watts of power in a compact design where you're able to do all the things that Kelly was showing us here, but definitely order today. The quicker you order, the quicker it's gonna get to your house and ready for the holiday prep. But also, you know, when January 1st comes around, we're all gonna be making those New Year's resolutions and we're all gonna be like,
wanting to eat healthier.
Wanting to eat healthier. This is also gonna be, you'll be ahead of the game wanting to eat healthier.
You will, let me move that out of the way. All right, so this is freeze-dried fruit, and you can get this at any regular grocery store. I'm not sending you to like a specialty grocer. You can get it, it comes in like the little Mylar packaging, okay? Dried fruit, you can get blueberries.
I can smell it. I can smell it. It smells so good.
Throw it in your food chopper, you obliterate it. You can almost see it's like a powder. That's how powerful this is. It's so good. Okay, then just take your heavy cream. Okay, this is a good holiday dessert. And then you just pour it on the inside here. And because of the power of this machine, I can whip up whipped cream in a matter of maybe 15 seconds. And with the addition of the dried fruit.
I've got to run to the other studio. I know.
Oh my God.
Save it for me. When you finish this up,
go. It's amazing. Okay, so you have to look at the consistency, and I am gonna save this for Helen because I feel like Helen would really appreciate this strawberry mousse. So look at the consistency. It's like a dessert. All it is that freeze-dried fruit, obliterate that into a powder, and then it turns into this strawberry mousse dessert that your guests are gonna go crazy for. It could be blueberries, it could be bananas, whatever the freeze-dried, you know, flavor that you wish. And you could add like some rosemary, a little sprig of mint for that little holiday decor. And what a beautiful 2-ingredient dessert. That's what we love, at least that I love, about Cuisinart, is that now we're able to unprocess all the things that we've been buying processed. Get the sodium out, and get the gluten out if you want to, and get the sugar out if you want to. You know, get it back to the basics of eating healthy again. Inside here, I have my chunks of chicken breast, but this could be turkey or ham. If you have leftover at the holiday, you can see I have big chunks of celery, my mayo. Watch how quickly I'm able to do my chicken salad, my egg salad, my ham salad, my turkey salad. I mean, 250 watts, just jamming, grinding right through those proteins, right through the celery chunks, mixing it, grinding it. Chicken salad and egg salad are really healthy meals and also freeze really well. So if this is too much for you, throw it in the freezer. Now you've got a meal for the remainder of the week. You could add some cranberry sauce. You could even add some pomegranate. Helen, I can't believe you're missing out on all of this amazing food. I'm gonna save it for you.
I love it. I'll be right back over there. Believe me, Kelly, I want to be. Thank you so much for bringing